It is in spirit, it is similar to IRR, but in this case, uh, at the crossover point, you're indifferent between two competing projects. They have the same NPV. So in this case, net present value of each project, that's not true. Internal rate of return, no. No. The net present value of project A equals that project B, but generally not necessarily zero. Okay. Which one of the following? We haven't covered this, but the average accounting return is uh, average net income divided by average book value. Which one of the following is defined based on its relationship to a zero NPV? What do you think? You should kind of think about what has zero NPV in its definition among those choices. You just talked about it at the beginning. The internal rate of return. It is the discount rate that makes the NPV zero. Which one of the following methods is based on net income rather than cash flows? That's the only one, average accounting return. Which one of the following methods is most similar to computing return on assets? That's also average accounting return. I don't know why we had that many questions on that. All right, let's do some problems now. I'm gonna open the template we had. Uh, Investment criteria template. You can use whatever methods for your own purposes, but if you use the template, it will be much easier. Remember, greens are our inputs. It's always a good idea to clear off cash flows. Uh, so let me take a picture of this. Where are you? Well, that wasn't a good clip. What is the payback period of a project with the following cash flows? First, let's write the cash flows in. Where are you? So, initial cost 15.1, 35.97.82, and 2,400. Okay. when you're calculating payback period itself, you need that input. It is the year in which running cash flow turns positive, as the little comment on that says, okay? Even if you forgot what it is, in which year the actual payoff happens, which means running cash flow turns positive. Just look at the numbers and tell me. Year 3. So you're going to enter 3 on this and read off the payback period, okay? If the cutoff is 4 years, project would be acceptable. If the cutoff is 2 years, you get a red light. Project is not acceptable. Project is acceptable only if payback period is below the cutoff. But for this problem, we just need the number 223. Using the template, we get 2.23. I mean, I couldn't make this thing any easier for you guys. I don't think I could, other than actually telling you the answer. All right, let's take another clip. You guys, you should have that on Blackboard. Let me check. Because I'm going to ask you to kind of participate. Yeah, you have that on Blackboard, so if you download it, you can answer the question. I'll wait a minute for you guys to download it if you choose to do so. You guys downloaded it? Let me just open the question then. Oh, so let me see who's going to tell me what the NPV is. Next fall, I think I'm going to have only about 10 people in my class, in this class. They open 4 sections of this class. So my night section is small. Yay. Which means those guys cannot hide. You can hide when you're 30 people, but anybody wants to try it? 18? 18, 1820. Okay, let's see. Doesn't matter. I mean, by the way, you can increase the decimals on any number by hitting this left arrow. Huh? Yeah, could be. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's look at the inputs. Discount rate is the cost of capital, so 7%. Cost of project is year zero cash flow, 72,000. That doesn't matter. Let's zero these. It's kind of my habit. 36.9, 10 to, oh, negative 10 to 100, and 59, 100. You probably entered that as positive, maybe? Huh? Let me see. Negative 72. Okay. 36.9. Oh, you know, there's an adage in computing programming: garbage in, garbage out. If your inputs are garbage, your output will be garbage as well. I flipped the 6 and 9, so 18, 20, 11. Okay. By the way, here's an example of where you should use modified IRR because the cash flows are not conventional. There is a negative cash flow after year zero, but you can directly read off 811 as, for example, trying to see if there's another number. I'm sure there is, but I just can't find it. What's the default number? Yeah, it's just a matter of finding it. Anyway, in this case, 18, 20, 11, right there. Again, key is writing the negative of the year zero cash flow as cost of project. And then write off the, and in this case, it would be an acceptable project, right? Had the question asked for that. Uh, if there is an average accounting return question like this, I'm gonna correct it as, I'm gonna count it as correct because I don't want to cover how to calculate it. It is not difficult, but it's a completely useless criteria. So it's the accounting people worry about it. We finance people don't.